Good afternoon. It's September 23rd, and today I'm doing some tree up potting. These little trees here are the little tip cuttings that I done back in the summer, where I put them up in these and they're ready to get up in their next pot. I've already got some of them back over here behind me potted up, and I'm gonna pot one up here and show you what I do to pot them up. This is just some of my good potting soil. I get a little bit down in the bottom of it like that. This is white Madeira #1. I just happened to find a nice used white Madeira #1. I don't have to write the name on it, but I like to break these bottom leaves off like this, and you can see how well it's rooted. It's also why I use real good potting soil. I don't have to feed them. But yeah, look at the roots. And that's from just a little tip cutting, them little green tip cuttings. Now I'll put some more dirt down in there. You can even see there's a little sponge right there where we rooted it. Alright, let's cover it up. There we go. And it's at its next stage. Now these, I will now take these over after we get this filled up. I'll take this over to my little shaded greenhouse where they will finish growing out. You know, we've got probably another month before it gets freezing, so that'll give them some time to harden off out here in this, and I'll show you what that little greenhouse looks like here in just a minute. But matter of fact, let's just go have a look at that. All right, now we're in my little shaded greenhouse. It has shade cloth on the roof, as you can see, and that's the southwest, or that's, you're looking back towards the northwest. This greenhouse sets southwest to northeast at an angle. Just kind of where we had to put it. This was our original first greenhouse that we built. But these are all my other little trees that I have rooted this summer, that has made it through the, survival. I just up potted these not so good looking trees yesterday. They was up in the little greenhouse, or up in the big greenhouse underneath trees, where I had just, basically these were just little tips and pieces that I just stuck in little pots up there and watered them once in a while and didn't worry about them. And this is what growed. There was about twice this many, but about half of them took. So I do that. I root every piece I get. I stick it somewhere. So I got all kinds in here. There's several new varieties. See if we can find a new one here. Oh, that's definitely not a new one. That's a Hardy Chicago. Maybe we'll go back here. No. Here's some maybe over here. See what we got over here. The Smith. Quadradole. Yeah, there's about 20 or so new varieties in here to me. Neville's unknown. This is what I bought. Got to take Brooklyn White. Marco Polo. I think that's not common. I think so that'll be a rootstock, since I'm going to do some rootstock testing. There's a Violet Pelican. That comes from Harvey. I think it's very similar to Borgia Soap Grease, but that's the reason I bought it, because I wanted to find out what it really was. GM 304. So I got some new stuff here coming out. These are all baby trees where I rooted stuff February, and then we just moved them out here and some of them let them grow. All right, so there's what my cutting and my trees coming out are looking like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Here's some the tip cuttings that we done back earlier in the summer. I just wanted to show the rest of these here that I've got to up pot. They got a little bit of mite damage, and I'll just dust them with some. I actually have some wettable spray, sulfur spray. I'll put on these individual trees after I pot them up, and that'll take care of that. They've been sprayed once, as you can see. That one there's got some on it. So, but I've got some in a handheld. We'll spray these, and as we up pot them, and I'll still grow these out. We'll harden them off, and then they're going to, like I said, they'll get about another month or so out in the little greenhouse, have a chance to acclimate, get used to the cold weather. Let their leaves drop. They'll be potted up, have a little more time to root, and then we'll wake them up in February and put them up for sale. So there's the rest of my little trees that will be coming out and how they're doing. Thanks for watching.